As I'm standing here, I can smell the alcohol coming from your breath, okay?
I don't have no alcohol in my breath.
Okay, so we can agree to disagree. I know I smell what I smell. My sergeant smells what he smells. I haven't been drinking, so why would your breath smell like alcohol?
I was actually at the vehicle talking with the sister of the arrestee, dealing with the kiddos. I actually observed this white truck drive up to that location, park on the shoulder. This male subject exit the vehicle, and he wanted to walk over here to ask us what was going on.
Okay.
It's the boyfriend of the person that just got arrested by Officer Hernandez.
Okay.
I speak with him, strong odor of alcohol, bloodshot water in eyes, slurred speech. Asked him about alcohol. He has not consuming alcohol. He said we could just check and make sure he's safe to drive because he wants to take some kids, and obviously I don't feel comfortable letting him drive.
Okay.
Couldn't get his information. He said he's Mr. Jones.
Did give him
Storm. We can't find it in NCIC, so we give more information for him, please.
Okay. What's your first name? Is Storm?
My first name is Yolzana.
Is what?
Yolzana.
Can you spell that for me?
UL.
UL.
CANA. I gave him my whole information. I literally gave him my social security number.
Okay. And what's your last name? Talk to me over here, kid. This is your girlfriend?
Yes.
And there's some kids in the vehicle?
Yes.
And you're wanting to take them tonight?
I am trying to see if I can help assist her sister with the kids, yes.
Okay. Is there room in your vehicle? Is there other occupants in that vehicle? Just you. Okay, so
That's why I came.
you drove over here to try to help out your
Yes.
girlfriend with the kids?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Mr. As I'm standing here, I can smell the alcohol coming from your breath, okay?
I don't have no alcohol in my breath.
Okay, so we can agree to disagree. I know I smell what I smell. My sergeant smells what he smells. I haven't been drinking, so why would your breath smell like alcohol?
I don't know.
Okay,
Don't know.
fair enough, okay? So I'm gonna check you, just make sure you're safe to drive. As soon as I determine that, you can take them kids, we'll get them out of here, okay?
Okay, so I don't want to do no sobriety tests or nothing like that.
Why is that, sir?
Do I have to do that right here?
Well,
Can we do it on a more flatter land?
Doesn't get much flatter than this.
Okay.
So, like I said, I'm just ensuring you are safe to take those kids, okay? As soon as I determine that, we'll get you on your way.
Okay.
All right, man?
So are you gonna arrest me after I do this stuff, or does this actually determine whether I leave from here or not?
I've done fields on people, and I've let them go at the end of the day, okay? These are just tests to determine if you are safe to drive a motor vehicle or not. What are you doing, Mr.?
I'm gonna call my lawyer real quick.
Okay, so we don't have time for that. We're on the side of the road. Mr. Are you going to take these tests, yes or no?
Yes, let's go.
Okay, stand with your feet together, toes touching, arms by your side, please. Do you have any recent head injury? Any traumatic brain injuries?
I do.
What do you have?
I have this scar right here in my head.
Okay, what is that a result
That's
from?
my mom's boyfriend with a pole.
How long ago was that?
That was a few years ago.
Okay. Do you have any long-lasting effects?
Possibly brain damage.
Okay. But you have a driver's license, right? You can drive a vehicle?
I can drive a vehicle, but you're asking if I have brain damage from that, so yes.
Okay. Well, usually when people have brain damage, they go to a doctor, and a doctor diagnoses them with something.
Yes, of course.
Have you been diagnosed?
Yeah.
With what? From a result of a...
From that, and then I also had some things going on in 2015 too.
Okay. But do you have any head injuries, like active head injuries?
No,
Okay. I don't see any contacts in your eyes. Are you wearing any?
no, not yet.
Okay. Mr. Stand with your feet together, arms by your side. Tonight, I'm going to have you stare at the tip of my finger. I'll be going back and forth a few times. I don't want you to move your head, okay? I want you to stare right there at the tip of my finger, moving your eyes and your eyes only. Do you understand? Okay. Mr. Do you have any injuries to your feet, legs, any problems walking, turning, or balancing? Okay, I see you're wearing some flat sole shoes. Do you feel comfortable in those shoes?
Yeah, I can be.
Okay, I'm gonna be asking you to do some walking, turning, and balancing tonight. Any problems doing that? Okay, face this vehicle. I'm gonna have you imagine a 4-inch wide line,
It
okay?
is also, you understand the civil structure of this building, right? I mean,
This road, not building?
Yes, not building, yes. It's coming off of a bridge. Obviously, we're getting back onto the top, right?
We are on a flat, paved surface. There's no significant debris in the road. Very, very minor, if any, slope to this, okay?
Let's go.
I'm going to demonstrate a test for you. I'll actually be doing the same test that you are tonight, okay? I'm going to have you imagine a 4-inch wide line. It's going to extend from your right foot straight.
4 inch.
Just like that, but a little skinnier.
Okay.
You can picture that line?
Yeah.
Mr. Take your left foot, place it on that line, just like me. Now with your right, place it in front of your left, heel to toe touching.
Right in front of my left?
Yes, sir. Arms by your side. Mr. This is the starting position for the test. Do not move or start the test until I tell you to do so. Do you understand? When instructed to do so, sir, you're going to do 9 heel to toe steps along that 4. Yes, sir. 9 heel to toe steps along that 4-inch wide line. Watch me. 1, 2, 3. But on your 9th, you'll plant your lead foot with the foot behind it, a series of small steps, keeping your lead foot planted the entire time. You'll continue back down the line, 9 heel to toe steps. 1, 2, 3. When I instruct you to start, Mr. Keep your arms by your side at all time. You'll look down at each step, counting each step out loud. And once you start, you won't stop until you're finished. Okay. Do you understand my instructions?
Yeah.
Okay, will you go back to where I had you in that starting position?
You said right?
Right foot in front of left. Right foot in front of left, heel to toe touching, arms by your side. Arms by your side. Next step is step 1. Go ahead and begin. Number of steps. Arms. Offline. Mr. Go ahead and do the turn and your steps back.
You said right in front of left, right?
Yes, sir. Choose a leg of your choice, okay? It could be your left or it could be your right. Whichever leg you choose, I want you to raise that foot above the ground, about 6 inches off the ground. Okay? Your leg's gonna be parallel with the ground. Your foot's gonna be parallel, 6 inches off the ground, arms by your side. You look down at the tip of your toe and you'll count in 1,000s until I tell you to stop. Watch me. 1,000, 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004. Continuing so on and so forth until I
I have to say it out loud?
Yes, sir. Do you understand my instructions?
Yes.
Do you have any questions?
So I have to be on the left side.
Either leg. Whichever leg you choose, raise that foot above the ground 6 inches, parallel with the ground.
Okay.
Go ahead and begin, sir. Go ahead and stop. Mr. said you've had no alcohol tonight?
Yes, sir.
Any marijuana?
No.
Any prescription pills, narcotics, anything like that?
No.
Okay.
I'm trying to get some contacts on the 16th. My eyes are just effed up.
I get you, Mr. So I'm going to have you turn around and face the interstate side, okay?
So am I...
I'll explain to you in just a minute, Mr. What's in your mouth?
Gum.
Gum? Will you spit it out for me? Anything else? Just your teeth and your tongue? Will you open your mouth? Thank you.
Am I getting arrested?
I'll talk to you over here, but I'm a patrol unit. Stand right there for me, widen your stance. So Mr. under arrest for driving while under the influence tonight, sir.
How was that?
What do you mean?
How was that?
How is what?
How am I driving on the influence?
I am telling you, I smell a heavy odor of alcohol coming from your breath, even though you've told me you haven't consumed nothing. Based on your field sobriety test tonight, sir, the odor I am smelling, your bloodshot, watery eyes, everything that I'm seeing, I'm placing you under arrest. Anything else on you shouldn't? Okay, walk around the side of my car. Have a seat for me, please. All right, sir. So as I'm speaking with you, it's 11:27 p.m., okay? Listen to me, I'm about to tell you something important. You're under arrest for driving while under the influence of intoxicating alcohol and or drugs. The New Mexico Implied Consent Act requires you to submit to a breath test to determine the alcohol content of your blood. After you take our test, you have the right to choose an additional independent test. If you choose to take this additional independent test, you have the right to a reasonable opportunity to arrange for a physician, a licensed nurse, or laboratory technician or technologist who is employed by a hospital or physician of your own choice to perform an additional chemical test. The cost of this additional test will be paid for by the law enforcement agency. Do you agree to take our test? Is that a no? Okay, I cannot force you to take our test, but if you refuse, you lose your New Mexico driver's license or non-resident operating privilege for 1 year. Also, if you're convicted in court of driving while under the influence, you may also receive a greater sentence because you refused to be tested. Do you understand? Your right to speak to an attorney or remain silent does not apply to the requirement of New Mexico law that you take a breath test. Do you now agree to be tested? So I consider your actions a refusal to be tested, sir. Do you need anything from me?
Nope.
Okay, do you want me to? I'm gonna go relieve Hada, I think. He refused.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
So we can get him back on the road.
Cool. Okay, yeah, he told me storm. And then I think he said 315.96. Yeah. So he didn't tell me his first name, so if you want to call it, try to go to the facility, you can as well.
Okay. So
What's going on with the kids?
we're figuring that out right now. Okay?
Is Ann taking them?
I don't know. My sergeant's still working that out. As soon as I know, I can let you know, okay? But my sergeant's up here trying to figure all that stuff out right
I
now.
just don't understand how my sobriety test failed.
Okay.
It smells like I have alcohol in my hair. I understand that, but
Okay. Well, what I read to you, the New Mexico Implied Consent Advisory, I'm requesting 2 breath samples tonight. If you haven't consumed alcohol, that would be your chance to prove it. Okay? You told me you did not want to test, so. All right. There's other people here. So, Mr. This is that opportunity to provide a breath sample. If you're saying you're sober, this would be that time to prove to do so. As I stated earlier, I'm requesting 2 breath samples. If you still do not agree to take a breath test tonight, we'll just sit here till that machine times out. When it does time out, you do not provide a breath sample, I'll be charging you with aggravated DWI tonight. It's just how the state works.
okay, well, you might as well just charge me for that from the get-go then, because I ain't doing no other nothing.
That's fine. If you do change your mind, let me know. We're still going to run this machine as we would if you were to say yes, okay?
Okay, well, I'm not changing my mind.
That's fine to do so.
Is there a person right around that corner?
I don't know, dude. I've been with you the entire time.
I can hear a voice.
I've been with you the entire time, man.
Okay, I understand that. No, but you have radios too. I'm not stupid.
Okay. What does that have to do with anything?
Could you let me go there and talk to her for like 2 minutes?
Not tonight. Okay? Me and you are having a conversation. We're doing our
30
thing.
seconds?
We're doing our thing, man.
Yeah, I know we're doing our thing, but damn, bro. Y'all don't have no sympathy for nobody?
What do you want me to have sympathy for?
So if you were drunk and you got caught,
What do you want me to have sympathy for?
would you want the same thing?
Okay, so right now is that time. The front of the machine says, please blow until the tone's...
Hey, sweetheart, I'm right here. We're going to get through this, okay? Yes, I know, sweetheart. We'll be out in the morning, okay? We'll be all right. Just keep to you.
Marry you.
Huh?
She's gonna marry you, bro. She said she's gonna marry you.
Are you? I could figure that from earlier. Are you trying to say something? Or
She said she's gonna marry you.
trying to be weird or something like that? I don't know what's going on with y'all state police guys. Like city guys are more like a little more sympathize. I don't know. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to judge y'all.
What do you want me to be sympathetic for? Tell me how I should feel right now.
I mean, you don't have to be sympathetic. I'm just saying, simple conversation goes a long way.
What do you want to talk about?
I've been trying to talk to you about other things too,
Okay.
but you don't want to.
I get you. So, like I said, if you were good to go on the side of the road, I would have had a different conversation with you.
I was good on the side of the road. I came up, obviously, in...
And we will agree to disagree. Okay? Because as I'm standing this close to you, I'm still smelling the alcohol. You're slurring your speech a little. You're tripping over some words. Okay? You're actually blinking is really delayed. It's kind of odd as I'm standing here watching you. So,
Okay, so...
seems like you've had quite some alcohol tonight.
Okay, so, well, can we get your eyeballs checked too then?